Ladies and gentlemen, what is crackalackin'? Yeah! So I'm back at Tate's, like every Wednesday. I come here and just take whatever I want. No, not really. I just, decide what come in, what to review, bada bing, bada boom, and they allow me to get it. So, it's very nice. It's very nice. So today I am reviewing the legendary scale bust from Sideshow Collectibles of the Alien Warrior from Aliens, one of my favorite movies of all time. If you have not seen Aliens, definitely get the Blu-ray director's cut. Bada bing, bada boom. That's what I got to say. It's a phenomenal movie. I freaking love it. So let me start by showing you the box, and then we can get into this guy. So the box looks really, it looks nice. It has a nice little picture up front of the head of the actual bust. I'm sure this is the prototype, so it looks a lot sexier than this guy. It has the nice little aliens on top, and in the back it has artwork, which is pretty cool. I'd rather have artwork than actual pictures. So every time I see artworks on the box, I am pumped up of a face huggerish kind of thing going on up in here. The sides are pictures of the neck area, chest area of this guy. So see right here. So pretty cool. I love the lighting in the pictures. That's what's up. And then on top you have the Aliens logo. Very nice. Oh, and before you start adjusting your screen, don't. These are real guns. Anyways, so the bust is pretty impressive. It is a legendary scale bust, so usually they're half scale. I don't know if they're all half scale, but most of them are. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. That's what's up. But it's a very simple bust. There's not much going on, but there is a lot going on. I don't know how to explain it. I'm lacking words as usual. But the mouth. Let's start with the mouth. The mouth looks really awesome. The mouth has a lot of really cool detail. The teeth, of course, the extra mouth little thing that it does. Like in the movies. And the sides, which I don't know. I don't remember if the movies it was that different when it came to the color of the actual movie prop. But I don't know. I guess it's me. I don't really like that it's so different from the actual paint on this. I know in the movies it varies, but I don't know. It just hits you in the face. You know what I'm saying? It would have been nice to see a lot of blubber, like just the saliva crap that it comes out of his mouth in the movies. I'm sure you can do that if you have the balls to actually put some hot glue. I don't think you actually have to put it on there. You can just sculpt the hot glue and then just assimilate it on here. But that would, it'll add something to it. But that's just me thinking here. Just don't worry about it. The painting on this is really nice. As you can see on the head, it has a lot of shading and a lot of light blues. Are they legit just like in the movie? I can't remember right now. They're pretty dark in the movie, so honestly it doesn't really matter. I'm sure if you get cool lighting when you're displaying this, it'll look pretty awesome. Not all this lights right here, just putting this out there. So the darker, the mysterious, the bluer, the lighting, pretty much cooler it'll look. But either way, I think it looks really great. I think the sculpt on the top is fantastic. I did take a bunch of shots, so there'll be a lot of random shots of close-ups because there's a lot of detail on top, which I can't cover vocally, but I'm going to show you the shots anyways because they're really kick-ass, you know what I'm saying? So it looks really cool. I think it looks legit like in the movie, so I don't think there's really that much going on here that has nothing to do with the movie. If there is, if you're like a super Alien fan and you notice, let me know because I definitely want to know. But this looks pretty much like it's in the movie, and it has a bunch of little I don't even know what you call it, little nozzles or something coming out of the neck right here. These are definitely hard. I don't know what they are. I don't know if they're polystone. I don't know if there's like metal here or it's plastic and it just feels hard. But be careful, you don't want to break this. It's also on the other side as well, so you do not want to break that. On the sides of the actual head, it is sculpted on there as well. Those little cylinders that it has coming from the, Geiger. That guy's crazy designing stuff, so that's what's up. I love the sides of the head, look fantastic. And I mean, even the shoulders are freaking kick-ass as well. I actually had a lady that was walking around here because this is a gallery, as you can see, paint stuff, and she's like, "Wow, is that made out of metal?" And I'm like, "No, this is actual polystone." Obviously, she really didn't know what polystone was, so I explained it to her: resin, porcelain, blah blah blah. But she was like, "Oh my god, the painting looks amazing! It looks like it's just really really tough." And I'm like, "No, it's actually pretty light. I mean, this is really light, and it's not made out of metal." So when you get that kind of stuff from people that don't know anything about this, it's a compliment. You know, it's a pretty cool compliment that the painting is so cool and so reflective and so nice that people think it's, you know, made out of something else. So that was pretty cool. So the top of the head, again, fantastic. The sides of the head, it has this design further back over here, which is like a huge cylinder, if you will, which looks, again, really nice. It's on both sides. It looks very nicely replicated, because I'm sure sculpting this, they probably use some real stuff, meaning probably a real cylinder with like this stuff. So it's not actually literally sculpted. So it was very nicely replicated by China. And what I was saying about the shoulders, I really like the shoulders. The reason I said the story about the woman was because the shoulders do reflect a lot of lights, and they're so they really don't have that much sculpt. It's not like here, there's a lot of detail on here. It's nice and smooth. There you go, that's the word. Shit. Smooth. So it reflects a lot of light, and it just looks really cool. And the painting, again, is really nice. Not overdone. I think the blues on the face, there's blue lines or bluey grayish that actually pops out. Be like, I don't know about that, but here it looks sexy. It looks sexy. The base of the actual bust is really cool. I don't know how much of this is part of the actual suit per se. I would think that at least this part right here, this chest piece could be. If it isn't, it looks awesome anyway. So there's a lot of alien detail on here, which makes the base not pop out from the actual head. You know what I'm saying? It just looks like it's just one. It's just like it's missing its arms, you know? So it looks pretty cool. The actual back part of the base has a face hugger artwork. So a nice little detail. Probably nobody will see it when you have it displayed facing forward or maybe to the side, but it's something extra, and again, it looks really cool. Like I said, it is really light compared to that Hulk that I reviewed last week. I mean, this is really light. And the bottom, as you can see right here, I think I'll be able to zoom into that one, but this is number 33 of 1750. The exclusive comes with the nameplate, and again, another little addition by Sideshow, which would look cool. They don't get the exclusives here, so this is just the regular version, and pretty awesome. So you can't go wrong with either or. I mean, it's what's up, and for the price, I think it's $360. It is. I mean, it's really nice. It is imposing. I mean, it's a freaking alien head in your face. So I think the only real negative thing about the piece that I would say is just this thing right here. It looks like plastic. It might be plastic, but it's just the fact that it looks like plastic. Just it's the one thing that I'm like, oh, okay, but hey, I don't know what other way they would have been able to do it to make it look better. So I'm not really gonna complain that much. I'll be like, because I don't have a solution. So either way, it looks cool though. It looks cool. I'm just, my opinion, right? This is my opinion. Let me know what you think down there. But yeah, so again, when I say it was simple, it's because there's not that many accessories, or you can't really post it anywhere. It's a freaking statue, and it's like this, so there's not much for me to talk about. But there's definitely a lot to see. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the nice little close-ups of everything on here, because it is mighty sexy. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I think that's all I got to say about this piece. And yeah, so let me go get the guys or the guy. Let me see if Anthony or somebody else wants to come here and share their thoughts on this, so you see what they think. So I went downstairs and grabbed Anthony so he can tell me what he thinks of this phallic sculpture of an alien warrior.
Actually, it's a really cool bust. far lighter, especially when you compare it to the Hulk.
Which is...
Far lighter. It's really nice. I love how glossy it is. Before I keep going, though, I will warn you. From having to put this one together, it is a bitch to get this mouth in here. So just be careful. You're going to have trouble because you have to kind of hook it on the inside and hit the peg, which is back here. Pain in the ass. Worth it once you get it in. Pain in the ass.
That's cool.
I was most infuriating thing.
I didn't know it came separate.
Yeah, this comes out super, and you have to make sure it's facing the right way or else it won't go in. Super infuriating. Otherwise, really nice statue. I love that it's so glossy. It has that wet look. Specifically, like, I love the little translucencies right here. They really got that really well done.
Is that how it is in the movie? This cartilage kind of thing?
A little bit, yeah. It depends on which one, but yeah, it's kind of like that.
Because it looks kind of plasticky, and that was the only thing I was like, it's just like...
See, it is kind of like that in the movie, but it's like harder to see that because of the lighting. True. I do kind of wish that they had maybe added some like drool.
Yeah, that's what I said, yeah, well, that's definitely...
This is really live.
So good though, that's why
I wish they had added a little bit of drool to it, because I feel like it's so wet and glossy, and it looks so like, just the mouth itself looks so flat. Like, it just looks super flat. It looks super, just only the mouth looks kind of dead. Yeah. Especially the teeth, because they're just spray paint number 9 silver.
Number 9 silver.
Like, it's just, I wish they just added some like drool or some slobber, some maybe, I don't know, something wet to the mouth, because he looks so great. He's so well sculpted, or she is so well sculpted. My favorite part of this whole statue is right there. The little symbol.
That little face hugger?
The face hugger. That is like the coolest thing to me. I don't know why, I just love it.
It's a little extra.
It's a detail that nobody will ever see when it's on the shelf. Yeah. But knowing it's there would make me the happiest owner. But it's really well done. I really wish, just because it's a weird thing, I feel like this statue's base is begging to be light up. Like if it had like lights, that'd be so cool. It's well painted though, super light. I like that it comes in, basically it's one piece except for the mouth. It's this and the mouth are the only pieces. So once you struggle the mouth in there, it's ready to go. And it actually doesn't take up a lot of space really. Like it fits in our statue case pretty easily.
That's right, it is a pretty tight.
Yeah, it's a pretty tight, because of the way it is, it really doesn't take up a lot of space. So it's going to be able to fit in really well with your other stuff. There's a couple little oddities, like you can see the seam where they joined it together with the base, because it was 2 pieces when they sculpted it, but that's whatever. You're not going to see it when it's on the shelf. Let's see, like right in there.
Oh, I see what you're saying, yeah.
But that's really not a problem. You're going to see what you put on the shelf. I think it's a great statue. I hope they do others in this series.
I think they're the big shaft from the first one.
Yeah, but I'd love a matching Predator bust. Like in this scale to go with it.
They do have the second one, right? I think
but it's a little bit, scale's a little bit off on that one.
Okay, I see what you're saying. So you want to like...
I would like it like that, but it's really cool though. And I like that they give you handles.
Yeah, that's what I did.
But that's how I carried it. I was like, fuck it, let's do it.
Yeah, you don't want to grab it through here though. No. This thing, you don't want to break that.
But it's really cool. It's so phallic though. It's like...
Hey, that's Giger's problem, right? Is that how you say it?
Yeah, Giger, yeah. A little bit like stroke the head. It's weird. It's well painted though. Like it's got a lot of subtle paint on it. Like if you look like right here, you can see the little striations of color. It's really subtly painted, which is really good. It doesn't jump out at you like, oh, it's striped or whatever. It's really subtle throughout the whole thing. It's shaded really well. I wish the Hulk was painted this well.
If you get good lighting, I mean, this display would look pretty
sick. If you get good lighting, this thing's gonna look amazing. But maybe like a head-on light and maybe underlit as well to get some shadows.
Yeah, like you said, like at the bottom right here, like, it doesn't come with it.
But like I wish like just these little like things were a little translucent lit up and it would look so cool. It still looks cool, it would look so cool. But no, my favorite part about this is probably, again, like I said, the back. I just really wish the mouth had a little bit of wetness to it, a little bit of something, because it's a very dull mouth. It's very simple compared to the rest of this, because this is all painted so well. Just the mouth is the only failing point.
I had a lady here that was looking at the artwork, and she saw this, and she told me she thought it was made out of metal because of the
it's painted really well. Like I could totally see her thinking that. Like I said, the only failing is it really just looks like it's a silver Sharpie. The teeth.
I guess you could say that. Yeah. It does need some drool. It
needs some drool, something, because like I understand silver is silver. Silver paint is silver paint, whatever. If you had added some drool, it would have just knocked it up that extra notch. You know, a little bit of gloss.
For real.
Otherwise, I think it's a great bust. So that's my opinion on it.
Awesome. Well, Anthony, I appreciate you taking the time as usual, Bobby.
Always.
That's what's up. So you go that way, hit the wall, and I'll go this way.
It's even worse than this because they took this part and made it extra fat.
So it looks like a penis.
Penis.
Carol Penis. How you doing today? Perfect.